For adults only. For adults only? Come on.
Me make you laugh long time. Like I always say.
Ready?
Yep.
The unknown zone.
Talk show, talk show.
Zone unknown.
Talk show, talk show.
How the hell you find it?
In your overpriced high-tech telephone.
Deep in your bones.
Underneath a pile of stones.
It's some kind of virus. Deep in your nose, in between your toes, smack dab in the middle of your split crotch pantyhose. The unknown show.
Talk show.
The unknown show.
Talk show.
The unknown zone.
Talk show.
The one thing I can't stand about women.
Yeah.
You know, when you're trying to, like, you know...
we're fucked up.
Yeah, you guys are fucked up.
Yeah, we're crazy.
I mean, do you require that much attention? I'm like, God damn.
Well, it depends on how damaged we are.
Jesus. I'm like, listen, obviously I'm doing things. I'm trying to, you know, make my way in which I could get out of that damn place and survive financially and whatnot. You know, have my own business. And having a woman is great. Having a partner is great and whatnot. But sometimes they just...
suck the life out of you.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I know you're trying to be gracious, but
I am, because I know my lady's gonna get at me later with this. You know,
well, let me tell. I can sum this up.
I'll knock her down before she turns on the radio. Okay, I'll help you out.
What do you mean?
Gerard's a brown belt in karate.
Yeah,
cool. I'm
a brown belt at throwing heels at people. And knocking them down.
There you go. No, this is the deal, and I can only tell you this because I've been through it, and I'm older, and I've had a lot of therapy.
Right.
Because my last relationship was a nightmare because of that.
Yes,
because I could not. I wanted to suck him dry. Emotionally, I wanted to suck him dry because I didn't know that I needed to work on myself.
Right.
And work out my, we can say daddy issues, whatever issues. And I needed to learn because until we learn as women, when we don't get enough love and we don't have enough love for ourselves, we want to merge with the guy and we want him to fulfill all our needs.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
And it's a lot of pressure, and it's not real. It's not realistic, and it's not the way relationships are supposed to be.
Right.
You know, so I had to learn the hard way to have that. The most important thing is to have a very full life on my own, so that because I have jealousy. I can get very jealous. I have oh my God, I probably have all the issues your girlfriend has. I get very jealous. I'm very demanding.
Right. Oh,
you know,
God.
I want you. When I want you, I get jealous if you do anything else, and that's not cool. And I had to learn. I have to be happy for the guy and his life.
Right.
Because we're not going to be together 24/7. We're not supposed to be together 24/7.
That's true.
But it's, you know, but at the same time, I think the compromise is, and I don't know that I could do this. This is my goal. This is my goal in the next relationship.
Come on with it now.
You know, is to be able to learn how to enjoy the time together and let the guy do what he wants, but also what the guy needs to do is after a while, the first 2 years are always, it's the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, exactly.
And for me, after like the first 2 years, then I don't even want to be with the guy as much.
Wow.
It changes.
That's true.
It does change.
That is true.
And I actually found out this. I didn't realize till my last relationship. We did this therapy test, and what ended up we discovered was that I needed more private time than he did. So that was very helpful to me because then it got to the point where I would take the time I needed for myself, and then he became a little needy.
Right.
You know, it's kind of a needy thing back and forth.
Exactly.
You know, it's a tug of war till you kind of figure it out.
Exactly.
Did you tell him to go be needy in private?
He was hopeless. It was so sad at the end. It was so sad. The hairy guy. It was the hairy guy.
A hairy guy?
Yeah, it was very hairy. He was a hairy Jew.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. Okay.
It was soft hair, though. It was, but anyway, you know what? But this is the negotiation, and that's what both people have to work out in order for the relationship to last. But you have to be kind of I don't know how conscious you
Well, yeah, Yeah. You know what? Let me just be honest real quick. One thing that bothers me now.
Take your time. You don't have to say it quick.
But one thing that bothers me. See, like I said, I'm 49 years old. You understand?
Right.
Now,
have you ever been married?
No.
Now, is she younger than you?
Yes, a little younger, like 41 years old.
Okay. Oh, that's not
bad. That's not bad. Now,
cradle robber.
Exactly. But see, normally I am.
Well, because obviously you're a player. Because you said women took up all your time.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
So what made you change? I want to hear what you have to say. But
well, you know what?
changed you?
Listen, you get tired of that. You get tired of that
actually
lifestyle.
get tired of that. My dad got tired.
Not able to get erections as he said.
Yeah, exactly.
My dad was a player, and he got tired of it at 70.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm retiring a little too early.
Yeah. So go ahead. So
no, but the thing is, like when you reach a certain age,
right,
you shouldn't really be doing different things, like still going to the clubs and that. You gotta give that up a little bit.
Right. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Did it become unfulfilling?
Well, not me.
Really? So. Okay.
Not me. I'm done with that. You know, I mean, I don't go to any clubs. I'm
but
done.
Did you stop because something?
Well, you know what? You're getting older. It's time. I mean,
and were you like the oldest guy in the club?
Yeah, I mean, one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
right.
I mean, but it's like a bad look, and I'm like, come on, why am I fucking hanging out? It is creepy. You know what I'm saying? What's this old bastard doing in here? You know what I'm saying?
I sometimes feel that way. I'm 49. I just had a club Saturday night. This Saturday I was at one. I do because they're all like, oh my God, they're so much younger than me. But I'm bouncing. I'm as bouncy as they are.
That's true.
I definitely have energy.
Same here. I'm with you on that.
Can I have that chocolate? Keep talking.
No, but you know what though? I understand where Gerard's coming from. You know, we're still bouncy and whatnot. We're still very.
But I also get where you're coming from. That I feel like a troll or like a pickup artist for kids or something.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what?
Well, what is the goal? Do you want to be in a relationship?
Oh, I do.
You do.
I do.
You do. So
I do. You know, but sometimes I like the woman. You know, like she'll go to the club. I'm like, what are you going to the club for? You know.
The double standard.
Well, I think we're
okay.
Yes and no. I mean, I don't go to clubs anymore.
Right.
I wasn't that big on clubs, but
yes.
But I guess when I went,
right,
I was drinking, so I just went, for one night stands. I guess that's what we're talking about.
Wow.
So or just to hang out.
It's all good. No, if you went for one night stands, don't back out now.
I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it. I was a whore. I've said it many times.
That's a good thing.
From our job. Listen, you don't even know. Last week, Gerard, we were talking about penis size, by the way. We were ranking penis size globally. Me, Oleg, and Clowney.
By geography.
By geography, yeah. Okay. Rice Queens were pretty small, low one. Is that true?
They have potential to be small.
I heard Japanese were larger.
Really?
I know.
Really?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
that's what Oleg said. Yeah, my friend Oleg said that.
How would you know?
He's gay.
Okay. Well, there you go. I guess he would know. I mean,
And this is also interesting. I'll just tell you this as well. He's a top, but he doesn't like to get it in the ass. And I said to him, I thought this was a brilliant.
That's why he's a top.
Yeah, but I said to him, what's the point of being gay if you're not getting it in the ass?
You know, that's quite interesting.
And what did he say?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
He said, it was like, well, that's not.
Knicks fans have been getting it in the ass for forever. The Jets fans.
Hey, let's get back to this. Get a sports reference in there.
That's true. I like that. I like that, by the way.
By the way, I don't pay anyone on the show, but I did bring chocolate today, so we're going to have some chocolate if you like.
Okay.
I take the chocolate I give people. No, but go ahead. You can have some chocolate. Please enjoy yourself.
I'm still chewing on my
Enjoy yourself while you're here.
For the interracial chocolate, the milk.
No, I like
little white, little black. I'm good. Not all black.
What is it? I like the dark daddies.
There you go. There you go.
So anyway, you were saying you got to the point where you felt self-conscious.
Yeah, definitely.
In the clubs.
Come on, I'm like that. It's cool when you're in your 20s. Hell, maybe in your 30s or whatnot. But when you reach like the 40s or whatnot.
What about P. Diddy? He's in his 40s. He doesn't give a shit.
But then again,
but you're not going to tell him he's got a gun with him.
Exactly. That and millions of dollars.
I know.
I go to the clubs, but less often. I still go.
Right.
But I'm also like, when I'm home Saturday night, I'm done. I really don't want to go. But like last Saturday, friends were going, and there was a certain DJ, and I decided to go.
Okay.
And I did have some fun, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not the peak. No. Yeah, I did. That was. It was a weird story how I ended up getting laid.
Before you came into.
I love that.
I did. That's true. It was like it was a very odd situation.
I like how you had to think about it for a second.
Well, no, because it was the person I didn't expect to get laid with. That's why, and it was on the way home. So
Okay.
Yeah.
the person I left with, who I came with, my friend.
Right.
Anyway, oh God.
Well, so what's the gay joke about relationships?
Yeah, it's not my joke. Just as an FYI. You know what you mean about dates?
Yeah, about.
What does a gay man bring to a second date? Is that the one?
No, lesbians, they move in the second
They
date in a
bring
U-Haul.
They bring a U-Haul. The gay man. What does a gay man bring to a second date? What second date?
Wow.
I love that joke.
That was a That was a Dave Dahl transition.
I love that.
Totally off subject.
I know, right? It's my show, and I love that joke.
That's okay.
That's good for you.
All
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you can edit in a transition.
There's no rhyme or reason to this show. It's the Unknown Zone talk show.
There you
Everything
go.
is unknown for a moment.
Exactly.
All right, so you became self-conscious.
Yes, very. Very.
And that made you think, oh, maybe I should go for being in a relationship.
Well, you know what? Let me just say this. It just stopped me from going to clubs on the regular. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And then, the relationship just happened.
But then, ironically, you went to a club and met someone.
I know. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? And I went to go celebrate a coworker's, I think it was their birthday. They had an event. He's like, oh, you going? And I normally don't really like going, but, she had got on me and said, oh, if you don't show up, I'm really going to. I said, okay, fuck it. Fine. I'm going to show the fuck up.
Isn't that ironic? I swear to God, that's how it happened.
And I'm gonna stay for maybe an hour and a half, 2, and that's it. And then wish you well and everything, and then leave, and that's it. And then
you met the person.
Yeah, then I got tied up.
Yeah, that's awesome though.
You know
That's great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Flying.
So what else is new?
Let's talk about some sports.
Oh, whatever.
So can we do that? Is that okay?
I mean, listen. It's all good. Whatever you guys want to do.
You held your finger up. You must have something to say.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to finish. Go back to. And this will go with this actually.
She's still got a finger going, so she's got something on her mind.
No, because I wanted to go back to.
What's that?
So you had no desire to perform or do anything other than what your regular job was before this radio show?
Well, I did desire to do like entertainment and stuff like that.
You did, so you always had that.
Yeah, I always
urge.
did. It was at one point early in my life, I was like going to auditions and stuff like that.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. I was doing the cold auditions, and I was getting stuff. It was getting called back and whatnot.
Really?
Yeah, but then a lady came in.
Wow, so that was your addiction, like mine was drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
Yours was the lady.
Lady came in, you mean like a casting couch?
High five for the sabotage. High five for the sabotage. All right, so
Totally fucked me up.
Yeah. Well, that's it's so interesting because do you have your own sabotage story? Why you fucked up your careers?
I could write a book.
He was a stand-up for like 3 years.
I know.
3 years, like 8, 9, 10.
Oh, 8? Really?
Something like that. Between 2002 and
I didn't realize it was that
something.
long.
Yeah.
Wow. So, and why did you stop?
I got burned out on my show. It was hard getting people to come, like you.
I have no trouble getting people on my show.
No, you didn't come to my show.
Oh, did you ever ask me?
Yeah,
you probably did.
I think I did.
I was like Gerard who. No, you know what?
You're like I live in New Jersey, South Jersey. Every night I'm gonna come to your show and go home.
No, you know what fucking sucks? And I had a friend that I would go to show. I do go to shows when I can because I definitely love supporting my fellow performers.
Right.
I totally love doing that.
Right.
When we have this albatross, aka job.
Ugh.
It just sucks all the life out of you.
It sure does.
We all have them.
It sure does.
I always want to. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. I'm grateful it pays the bills.
Right.
But the point is that it. Totally. I'm exhausted.
Yes.
At the end of the day, and if you have a show at 9 o'clock, I ain't going. Because there was a time I lived in the city, and I did improv. I did comedy improv for years.
Okay.
So what I would do was when I lived in the city is I go to the job, I go home, take a nap, and then I go do a show at like 8 o'clock.
Right.
So it was no big deal though. But I live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn now.
Yeah.
So, if there's a show at 9 o'clock, what am I doing? I can't.
Well, I tried to get the one comedy club to have them at 7 on weeknights for people right after work.
Smart.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, I only do them at 9. I was like,
Oh,
so.
man.
Yeah. So that's the only reason I didn't go to your shows, really, because it was a time thing.
I took it personally.
That's okay.
Yeah, but that's 7 o'clock.
I really don't think anyone actually lived in Bay Ridge, so I really didn't believe you.
I probably didn't at that time.
Okay.
I probably right, so anyway, so you were auditioning. So were you an actor?
Like I said, I never got that far.
No, but you were auditioning for acting parts.
Let me say something. I wasn't really classically trained like that. I just went there and just.
But you have a look at, I had a guest, a friend of mine, Victor Arnez, who is an actor.
Okay.
Studied all kinds of direct, act, produce for a long time. He's actually going to be 60. So he's been doing it for a long time.
Okay.
He's also a very attractive black man.
I'm going to say. Here we go.
Can you try to introduce you to the security guard?
Yeah, exactly. I was about to ask.
I'm just surrounded at BCAT. There's all these luscious, black, beautiful men.
I love it.
That
Okay,
I just happen to. It's very nice.
Yes.
And by the way, I am an honorary black man, by the way. I'm actually an honorary black gay man because I was told I have a badonkadonk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually, they just said I was a black lady because of my
and poor eyesight if she has to be told it.
Well, my dad has one too, and he's a big Jew.
So you were told that you have a badonkadonk?
I was told that recently.
Really?
So I'm an honourary black person.
Yeah, this is true.
Which is awesome.
This is true.
Which is awesome. So, which I love. So Victor.
Yes.
Said that. That's all right. His phone's ringing.
His LCD TV 26 inches going off.
That's the girlfriend saying, "Fuck you. I don't ask for too much time of your time."
Exactly.
Libra, goddammit.
Libra's good though. Libra, because she can detach, so that can be good. She might have Scorpio in her, but that would be the scary part.
That's what I probably got too.
Claws.
Scorpio. Yeah. What you got, or she
does.
She probably does.
Probably
right?
does.
That's the sexy part, but that's the scary part.
Yeah.
I know. I went out. My last was a Scorpio. He's a nightmare. Great in bed, but a fucking nightmare in every other area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be sleeping by myself tonight.
Well, she won't hear this because it's not live. You have till Friday.
Oh God.
get all the nookie in.
I gotta put in some work then.
Exactly. So Victor told me. Because Gerard's goal, he wants to be on a sitcom.
Okay.
I didn't realize you had so much performance experience. So, because I was starting to wonder, it's like, well, maybe you need to take an acting class, which wouldn't hurt, but you have a lot of performance experience. Now, Victor, my friend Victor, who's been performing probably most of his life, believes that you don't have to have a lot of training or any training, that we are all naturally childlike. Right. And if we're creative, if we're inclined to be creative, that it's even more natural. And what happens is society, tries to strip away, especially like at a job like us where I'm just like a freaking zombie all day.
Tell me about it.
Oh my God, horrible.
Yeah, my job too is giving me a lot of procrastination experience.
It does, because it sucks the life out of you. So it's like, well, when do I take actions?
Right.
2 burps. All right, I don't have to burp on the next show. Perfect. So anyway, I love the sound effects. But I was over prepared. Like I went to college for acting. I went to acting school in high school and college.
Okay.
Etc. I don't think it hurts because it gives you sort of a structure, and it just gives you performance practice and a toolbox if you even need that. But you don't have to have it. So the fact that you started auditioning.
Yes.
How did you get these auditions? Where did you find them?
Honestly, like I said, I what was I reading? Was it Backstage, whatever?
Backstage.
Yeah, Backstage. And I was just looking at the ads and stuff like that. And I just said, okay, let me just go.
So you were never in anything?
Never.
That's awesome.
Never.
Did you go with the picture and resume and everything, or?
No, I didn't. Because
so you just show up without a picture?
Hey, listen. and I gotta tell you, there's a couple of times. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was a couple of times I have friends that are actors, nothing major, Law and Order, that type of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
So I would go with them.
I just felt like Eddie.
I heard it.
We were from the Eddie goes, sure.
You know what I mean? So I would go with them when they went to auditions and whatnot, and the guy's like, well, why don't you read? I was talking about the guy, like,
wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, huh? And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Well, do you know that's how Susan Sarandon got started?
Really?
Were you watching Oprah's Masterclass the other day?
What?
Were you watching Oprah's Masterclass the other day?
Yes.
I have it taped, but I'm thinking that's why
but
you
I knew
know
that
that.
anyway.
Oh, okay.
Susan Sarandon was married to Chris Sarandon,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And
okay.
he went on audition, and she, you know, he was a working actor, and she went on an audition with him. Never acted before, and they asked her if she wanted to read. It was for an independent film, and she got it, and that was it. And then she.
Wow.
They do that all the time in America. Is that really true?
Wow.
American Idol, like, I wasn't going to audition. I just came with my friend. Oh, how did I get on the show?
Right.
Well,
how did that happen? I've never sung in my life except for every other Sunday
at
church.
You know they're on American Idol because you have to have singing ability and you have to have training. With acting, you kind of don't. You know, eventually you have.
Oh, good. There's hope for me yet.
Yeah. Well, you're performing. You've been performing forever. All right. So you always wanted to. So did you always want to be an actor in a way? Away from the distractions.
You know
did you want to?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, of course you did.
Definitely.
So
I can see myself doing that.
And acting, and you have a voice. You have a good voice.
Another thing I wanted to do was like the voiceovers. Definitely.
You should do voiceovers. Totally.
Yeah. You know, the thing is.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Sure, you're right. I just need to get into it, like how to go about getting.
Well, you have to get a demo.
Okay.
You have to put together a demo.
Okay, that's the first thing.
You have to Google it. Look it online.
You know what?
I think all you have to do.
That was dumb of me. I should have just. God, I feel like
I know someone who does a joke about how Sarah Palin Googled how to be a vice president.
Well,
that's what she did. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'll Google how to be vice president. Okay.
I mean, I'm like an idiot. I'm like, yeah, duh.
No, I do the same thing now. I want to do that for how to iron.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have a podcast, so you can take some of that. You can do characters if you want, or just your voice as an announcer.
Right.
You know, I mean, my hairdresser, he's friends with Howard Stern's assistant.
Okay.
So I gave him a demo to give to her because I would love to have a show in Sirius Radio.
Right.
You know, get some cash.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, they pay $8 an hour. They pay minimum wage.
Wrong one.
It's going to go up to $10 soon.
Wrong one. Wait, I meant to do this one.
There you go.
There you go. So you never know who you're going to meet. It's that old thing, you never know who you're going to meet or whatever. You know, I think as long as you take the actions and you keep doing your show, eventually something's going to happen. You said you have other projects.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
You want to talk about?
I'll talk about it for a quick minute. Actually, I'm with Take Notes Entertainment. That's the name of our production company.
Okay.
And we have a thing called Whose House. And now this is gonna be a show within a show. We're like poking fun of reality television.
Awesome.
Oh, let me tell you.
That must be really challenging.
Yeah.
Poking fun at reality television.
I know, exactly.
It's nothing.
What a challenge.
Shouldn't we be looking for a brain within a brain?
I know, right? No, but I gotta tell you honestly, we have a great team of writers. We have great production people. Great.
Well, I saw one of those videos.
You see one of the videos?
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Writers.
Oh yeah.
I was scared because it could have sucked, and it was really good.
You know, and like
really
I said, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
and we're just trying to, but the thing about, because we're like really like no budget to small, small budget.
Like this show, right?
Right.
Chocolate.
We're going into debt over these 3 drinks.
I mean, it's really
I won't put my
hard.
because I gave you chocolate.
The sound effect machine's not on time. You know, there was 6 months more to go, right?
You paid off. $20 on this. It's a rental. It's a rental.
You guys are hilarious. I love you guys. I tell you, it's funny as hell. But the thing about it, it's so difficult to like have everybody on the same page.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Of
have
course.
everybody committed because we've gone through so many personal changes. It's not
right.
Like this is like our 4th director. It's been really nuts. Yeah, it's been really nuts.
Well, because you got big egos.
But this is what, if you read about shows, I love reading about shows and how they all these changes come along. And, I mean, I just go because I had to think about this, but All in the Family, Gene Stapleton just died. All in is my favorite show.
Right.
And they actually had 3 pilots. The 3rd pilot was the one with the main cast, Right. But there were 2 different Mike and Glorias before they got
there. Oh, really?
They were the 3rd one.
I didn't know that.
Changes that go on.
Wow.
Yeah.
And also Edith was a little more rougher around the edges in the beginning, and she softened it up and got nasally. Wow. So there's always going to be changes, and
right.
Or Leave It, I Love Lucy. They wanted 2 other people. They had people in mind, but they couldn't get them, and they ended up with the right people.
Wow.
See, I never knew that. And those are 2 iconic shows. Whatnot.
Absolutely.
Really.
Well, every show is a process. Even this show was a process. When I first started, I had a whole other group.
Yes.
And we had a big blow up.
Right.
And it was 2 weeks before we were going to do the first show.
Wow.
And I got Dave, Creepy Dave,
and then me, who will put up with anything.
Right. No, well, actually, you came on later, but I asked friends. I asked 2 friends, And they said yes, and luckily it worked.
Right.
And then I just, I keep adding and, trying to, I like having I have to say, like Howard Stern, I like having a group of people.
Right.
I like, Clowney was here last week.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I asked about Clowney. I was like, because, I'm looking at the shows and stuff. I'm like, where's Clowney? I'm like, okay, are we all going to figure it out?
Everybody loves Clowney.
Yeah.
Everybody loves
awesome.
Clowney. She's awesome. She's fucking awesome. And she doesn't talk on the show, which is fantastic. She just makes sound effects.
Right.
Well, you haven't met Clowney yet.
I thought that.
Did you
maybe
meet
one of the shows?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
I think I might have.
This is our 22nd show, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. How many shows have you done?
Oh, Jesus.
A lot, right?
Yeah.
You lose count after a while, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're talking about every week and whatnot.
Every week,
Yeah.
right.
So
what's the prep for that show?
Wow.
Do you talk about current events?
Like
sporting events?
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of hard, being doing a weekly rather than like maybe daily, because there's so much that go. But then again, it kind of helps us because we have so much to talk about, during that week, from week to week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the process is we just see stories.
Sure.
And Monday night we have our little pre-production. We email each other, text each other. Oh, we talk about this topic, this going on in the NBA, this going on in baseball, blah blah blah, this and that. And then we put together order, and Tuesday night, bam, it comes out.
You just do it.
Do you ever talk about the gay sports like figure skating and tennis?
No, figure skating.
That's supposed to be the joke. Okay, tennis, get it? Okay.
Wait, who's that guy? Johnny Weir?
Johnny Weir.
He was on Fashion Police.
Really?
He was
Really?
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love
No,
him.
we talk about tennis.
But they've actually had straight. They've had Amari Stoudemire, who's a great guest on Joan Rivers Fashion Police.
Yeah?
Amari Stoudemire.
Well, they had a lot of straight
Marcus
athletes.
Moore. What's his name on L.A. the Lakers? He was just on the Monday night.
Marcus.
Yeah, they had
Moore.
all the swimmer. They had the swimmer.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah,
What's Darius
name?
Moore? Is that his name?
Darius
on the Lakers.
Miles? Darius Miles? No, not Miles.
He was in a mating game. They called it for Joan. They're going for dates for Joan.
Really?
Yeah. He was very young. He was fun. He was just
Yeah.
He was a good guest.
Okay.
But anyway.
No, I hear you. But like I said, you know what, man?
I was just kidding. I wanted to throw that joke in. I had
it's all good.
practicing it all day.
We actually have 1 minute.
I do not get offended by that, so it's all good, man.
Well, listen, I just want to say we actually have to wrap it up.
Damn.
I know. I could talk for another hour.
Exactly.
You're the best.
No, you are the best.
This is my favorite show ever.
I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You and Gerard are on the ball.
I do want to congratulate you and pay you a compliment because you got a sports guy and you know nothing about sports. You successfully avoided sports for the whole hour. Very good. Congratulations.
I gotta tell you, I didn't even want to talk about sports. How about that?
I wanted to talk about sports.
That's awesome.
I was already.
Well, I do want to ask you
my questions. I had another funny question ready to go. I've got to say it. Can I say my question?
No, we don't have time. So
you're going to edit it out.
Well, I don't even have enough room on the DVD.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to ask Rodney. You'll have to come back.
It's actually a long question.
I would love to come back.
You will definitely come back. We have people back.
I love it.
And I just want to thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And your woman, whatever her name is, you've got a very great guy. And just give him a space.
Good for you.
Just give him a space. Gerard, thank you so much.
Give him some horizontal space, and then you're good to go.
There you go. Gerard, thank you so much for being here.
I'm trying to help you here.
Gerard, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for having me.
An audience. We'll see.
Our audience?
That's my new word. You'll hear us next time on the Unknown Zone Talk Show. This is Yvonne Delet. Thank you, and ciao.
In your nose, in between your toes, smack dab in the middle of your split crotch pantyhose. The Unknown Show.
Talk show.
The Unknown Show.
Talk show.
The Unknown Zone.
Talk show.